Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of October 18th. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Capricorn, I do not do personal readings, so please do keep that in mind. If you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But let's go ahead and do one more shuffle here. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and get right into this. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I do not read reversals, and so some of you do ask why. There's no right or wrong way. I try to bring in both meanings if the cards are negatively aspected. So hopefully that answers some questions, but regardless, let's go ahead and make sure everything is in view, and we'll get right into it for you. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's a really nice card. This is a card of hard work, but the kind of hard work that you want to do, that you're a willing participant in. This is like you hunkering down, working late through the night, as you can see this person is doing. They're wrapping up their latest creation, and there are other ones here hanging up on the ceiling above them. And so it indicates that you are a builder of you have a talent, and you use your talent to build quality work for yourself here. This is the true creative artist sort of talent, skill, ability card in the tarot. And so it's using those skills for good, using those skills to help others and do those sorts of things. So it's a very nice card, but it also does indicate hard work. And for some of you, you are definitely in a period of hard work here with the Ten of Wands in the middle, which I'll get into in a second. I also want to say that this is just a generally good, the Eight of Pentacles is just a generally good sign or omen for business situations, especially if you've been looking for like to go to the next step in your organization with like a job raise or something like that, get a higher paying job based around a talent. That's definitely all implied there, but some of you, that could be happening here in the future, but right now what's going on is you're undergoing a period of hard work, okay, with the Ten of Wands in the middle, okay? This middle card sort of bleeds into the rest of the cards, and this is somebody who's fighting an uphill battle here. They're carrying the wands on their back, and they can kind of feel overburdened. So you may be feeling bogged down by the work that is on your plate right now, but everything here indicates that you are going to get this done, and you are going to see this through to the end. As I always like to say with the Ten of Wands, you know, there's a reason why the universe chose you to carry this burden, and that is because you can complete it and you can finish the task at hand. Now, each one of these wands also indicates experience gained or knowledge earned along the way. And so for you, it's like you know this, like you know what you're doing. This is not your first rodeo. You've been around the block before, and you know how to get through this situation. And that's what I feel like is going on. Yes, there's hard work, but you know at the end of all of this, there's some sort of reward. There's some sort of recognition, which we'll get into here with that Six of Wands and other cards here. But there's a really nice future lining up here for you, Capricorn. So in the past, you have the Nine of Swords, the Star, and the Eight of Wands. So the Nine of Swords is somebody who's having a nightmare, okay? Someone who's anxious, afraid, really. This person is afraid because they think that these swords are going to come down and hit them, and none of them actually do. This is like the card that comes right before the ending of the Ten of Swords, but it doesn't actually happen. Okay, you don't have the Ten of Swords on here. You do have the Ten of Wands. And so for some of you, you're feeling stressed or just anxious about the work that is on your plate. However, you also have this Star card, which is a period of healing, a period of renewal, a wish granted. In fact, what I think is more likely to be happening here is your wish has been granted. And I feel like perhaps some of you didn't realize that there was a lot of work attached to that. in some way is what I'm feeling for a lot of you here, where it's like you got what you asked for. And I say that in as positive a way as possible, because the star is hope and optimism for the future. It's healing waters. It's a really nice card. It's a wish granted. But sometimes, for example, like if we take a higher paying role in our job, or we step into a leadership role, what you don't realize until you step into that is that it comes with more responsibility. And so I feel like your wish has been granted here, and you didn't realize how much went into it, whether or not you're being upgraded at work or not. But you just may be going through upgrades in life, and there's more responsibility that comes with this. You also here have this 8 of Wands, which is a quick moving event that brings about good news. Most important part's the good news part. This is something progressing quickly. It's accelerated motion. It is things going well in your life. It's also communication. So some of you, there's something happening here quickly, a wish coming in quickly if it has not already, because this is actually in the past, but I feel like there's a wish that's coming in if it has not already come in. And with that, it could change things. In your current situation, you have the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So you have this 5 of Wands, which we've talked about, being overburdened, being, hard at work, realizing that there's still more work ahead. However, you also here have the 7 of Cups, which is confusion. I feel like some of you did not see this coming. Whatever this is that I've been talking about this entire time for you, is you didn't see it coming. And this is a card of, trying to choose which cup is best for you, trying to make an important decision here when you see all of the decisions laid out in front of you and you're not sure which one to choose, is what I feel like maybe some of you are going through at this time. The 7 of Cups could also mean that you are spoiled for choice. You have a lot of options to choose from. It can be a good thing. But for you, I almost feel like there's some confusion around the amount of work that you have right now. But let me explain how this turns around here. It gets much better. With that, you have potentially a mental conflict. I feel like really this whole thing that I'm talking about here is the choice. There's a conflict around a choice that needs to be made, with the 7 of Cups below and the 5 of Wands above the 10 of Wands. When I get it in that upper row, it's typically a mental conflict, because this is the mind, this is the thoughts, something like that. And but let's go ahead and get to the future here, because this looks amazing. You have the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So for some of you, all of this hard work is going to result in some type of public recognition here with the 6 of Wands. This is an amazing card. You can see the people cheering this person on, indicating that they have achieved some sort of victory. And this is actually a pretty big victory, because it's the second one in the suit of Wands. And so it says that you have deserved some sort of, recognition here, or something like that going on. And with that, it comes with public recognition, as you can see the people cheering them on. And so it's a very good card, however you spin it. It's very good for job situations if you've been looking to get upgraded or a raise or anything like that come in, especially with that 8 of Pentacles. You have this Knight of Wands and the Sun. This Sun card is total success, total positivity, happiness, good things happening in your life. And I definitely feel like some of you are having that situation happen and turn around here for yourself. And you have this Knight of Wands as well. You could be moving somewhere as a result of getting the work done, or maybe even getting a grant or something like that going on here. There's something, I don't know why I said grant, but perhaps some of you are getting a grant, but you're getting some sort of, if it's not a grant, it's like you're moving to a new job or a new location or something like that going on. So let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Capricorn, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope things are going well for you. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com, to sign up for my email list. Sorry about that, Capricorn, the video cut out, but let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. So, Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Definitely feel like some of you are trying to maintain compassion for yourself as you go through this situation, through this struggle here with the Ten of Wands. You have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And you also here have Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So some of you getting over something or working through something that has been a major challenge for you here in this week. And for you, there's a major challenge here with that Ten of Wands. I do feel like that for many of you. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Okay, so we have within the next few weeks, we have peaceful resolution. And a year from now. Interesting. Okay, so actually want to clarify a year from now, big happy changes. Okay, wow, that's definitely very good. So what I really like about this is the Ten of Wands with peaceful resolution and big happy changes. Like, you realize that whatever it is that you're doing right now is hard work. Okay, you understand that. But you also know that there is light at the end of the tunnel here for you, Capricorn. And however long this takes to resolve, it will absolutely get resolved, and you will finish the project or the situation that's been challenging for you to a great success, to a great degree. So you have King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. Okay. So I definitely like to see this Nine of Pentacles with the Star. So if you've been concerned in the past recently here about financial independence, about getting your needs met here, that could start to change. There could be something that comes in that's very good for sort of that type of situation for yourself. Definitely nothing to fear on that. Definitely a very nice sort of energy there, especially with the King of Pentacles above it. You have this King of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's because you care. The reason why you're maybe having a nightmare, the reason why you're maybe anxious, the reason why you're maybe going through things right now is because you actually do care about the outcome. And I think that's definitely noble, and I think that's definitely very good. And, people who care about the work that they do and the projects that they complete at work, you can really differentiate them from other people. And that's kind of what I feel like that situation that you're in right now. You have this Devil card in the Eight of Wands. That could just be you. The Devil is a Capricorn. And it could mean that you want something to go much quicker than it actually is right now. And just have patience, have compassion for yourself as you kind of work through these situations. So you have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. Okay, so definitely like to see these clarifications that are coming in. So Death card, it's actually, if you really dig into the meaning of the Death card, it's actually one of the more positive cards in the tarot, because it means that you have decided to move away from the Hanged Man, which is the card before it, and cut the cable. What you've decided to do is make a major transformation in your life. And with that, you've decided to move forward towards a new beginning for yourself. And so with that Seven of Cups under it, I feel like you're going to cut through the indecision here. You're confused at all the cups that are in front of you. You're confused at, how to handle this project or the situation here. And at the end of the day, you're going to make a leap into something new for yourself here. And it looks very good. So along with that, you have this Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands. You so want some sort of happy offer to come in. And with the Ten of Wands, it suggests that there's more work ahead of you before that arrives, but it is coming eventually. And that is the thing that I feel like saying for you here, Capricorn, is to just keep going, because that Page of Cups is like good news, happy news, potentially even a romantic offer if that's something you're looking for, although it's really the only romantic message in this reading. And something like that going on, it's just like, it's almost like there's an element of time here that needs to elapse before that will come in. it's almost like there's a period of waiting or something like that. You have this Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot. It's passionate new beginnings, it's side hustles, turning a passion into a profit, anything like that. And for some of you, it's like realizing that there is a new beginning here on the horizon, but you have to get out of your mind, or you have to work through some sort of mental conflict to really work through this. And it looks like there's some sort of new beginning or something like that happening here in the future. And I do feel like it's important for you to keep that on your mind as you maybe deal with a conflict or something like that. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, Tower, just as I said that. We have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Can we clarify that Five of Pentacles? Okay. So if you are in a relationship, there could be changes or something like that going on here. That could be the mental conflict. It could mean that what's challenging you right now is some sort of relationship. It's like things at work, like you're diligently working hard, you're putting your, head down, you're working, you're getting the things done that you need to get done. But at the same time, it's almost like maybe there's something else going on here with your relationship situation. I'm not sure, because you have transformation, death under the Lovers with the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold, is challenges. And you have this Three of Cups situation, which is groups of people, and like potentially joy celebration with others, but it's around these negative cards. So it's almost like there's going to be a change or an upheaval or something like that in a relationship here in the future. But ultimately what the Tower does is it takes you to the Star, which you have right here as well. So anytime in a reading when I get the Star and the Tower, it's always a good sign to me as the reader, because to me it says that things are going to turn around, things are going to work out. Your career situation looks very good. It looks like, offers are coming in, passionate new beginnings are coming in. The Sun's on the board, which is major happiness, but there's sort of this like underlying upheaval that may be coming through for some of you, and that could prove challenging. So let's see what else we have here. But remember, you have a year from now and big happy changes with peaceful resolution within the next few weeks. So it's like, just remember that, like the message is that this is all going to work out. But it's like there are some roadblocks along the way potentially. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, you have distant horizons, official person, wealthy man, house, sudden wealth, thief. Yeah, it's like there's a challenging person, and this might be in a relationship for some of you. Might be in a relationship situation for some of you. But it's like everything else is working out with sudden wealth, wealthy man, official person, distant horizons. Distant horizons is good times ahead. It's like between now and then, it can indicate like 3 to 6 months. You do have a longer time horizon than I'm used to seeing here on these readings. So regardless, there's something here working out. There's something here hitting, and it looks like your career situation is progressing along. It looks very good for that. It's just there's some sort of other situation here with the thief. Yeah, message of concern. There's just like something like that going on, but I think you'll know what that is. So thank you so much for being here. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com, and consider liking and subscribing if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.